Mm-hmm. This one's coming in hot from Ori Utsen. Will it be possible to organize search and kidnap/assassinate missions to squads or agents once the intrigue system is developed in order to mess with others' plots, start your own, and sometimes get some justice for all those stolen artifacts and planned coups?
Yeah, and for any other reason.
This is the whole villain,
Yeah,
the whole delayed villain
yeah, the delayed
adventure release. Yes.
Every plot should be accessible from dwarf mode and adventure mode, so that you can run your espionage as you wish from fort mode, and also so that you can start and run a criminal organization in adventure mode, or like an organization doing those things that you don't consider a criminal organization, but they're just out doing things. Yeah,
I mean, some people just demand to have your legendary woven sock
yeah.
that
Adventure mode is
apparently
like-
they've
yeah.
been seeking for their entire life, even though we made it six months ago.
Yeah, we had to do something, right? We had to make the villains. Yeah, the villains do have like kind of this radar for goods, you know. I covet the artifacts produced in your game. We'll make it a little bit better later when we have more visitors, more like probing. They don't have enough probing with their henchmen going to visit taverns and then like relaying the things that they hear about the artifacts that are there, the ones they see on display.
Casing the joint.
Casing the joint. Yeah, they don't quite do that. There's some auto casing. They do have to do the heist. The heists are all honest. Like no matter how it got out of your fortress, it got out honestly, and it's your fault. Same as the kidnappings and regular item thievery by kobolds and such. Always the player's fault.
I think it was like the second or third day after the Steam version came out, and I had a tavern that had a gem on a pedestal in the middle of it, and it was like Ocean's 11. There was literally like 15 different humans that all came in at the exact same time, and all went, "Curse you! I will have this," or whatever, and then they all ran away at the same time, and none of them got it. It was very, very satisfying. And then somehow, after some sort of construction job, it was just gone.
Yeah.
Mysteriously. It was a good time.
Yeah. No, those the inside job one where they flip one of your citizens, like there isn't really a way to stop that from happening. I'm like you could catch the person and throw them in prison or whatever because they'll get reported if it was in an easy to find place. But the dwarves don't understand yet that if like someone reaches out onto a pedestal and there's no job to remove the object, that person is in fact stealing the object, even if they're a citizen.
Right, yeah, like but for one of the first forts we were testing, I tried to catch one of them with drawbridges and then drown them to get the artifact back, but they escaped through the ceiling because one of the trees I chopped down, the roots disappeared and left a hole in my drowning chamber.
It's a pretty sneaky plan. I like that. I did once have a active interrogation request against an intelligent undead that I knew had flipped one of my citizens because other dwarves witnessed the Passover, but we were like the pass of like the artifact from one person to the next.
Yeah.
But he was able to get off the map with it. Then he came back a few like months later, and we interrogated him, and he still had the artifact on him. Which was pretty good. Like he came back with it, so we were able to get the artifact back that way. But
yeah, did you have to kill him though? Because I don't think they don't know how to confiscate or anything, do they?
Yeah, no, I very much locked him up and then sent the military after him, and we stabbed him to death.
Yeah, no, that's how it has to be right now. But we'll get there. Just a few common sense changes to how the sheriff and stuff treat stuff in front of their very eyes will go a long way.